So the first question, Michelle, in your remarks earlier that we heard you talk about Vista 2025. And as we're now 4 years into the 10 years of planning of that, can you talk a little bit about some of the goals that have been met and what we might be seeing coming down the road?
Sure. First of all, just thank you. Thank you so much for having us here this morning. It's always exciting for us to come to this event and update everybody. As Guy mentioned, we think we've got a pretty darn good county here, and we're very honored and pleased and proud to be your representatives. And we hope that when you leave here today, you remind people that there is a level of government that is working, that's cooperative, and that listens. So anyway, despite the video, I'll try to think of some different things. After my colleagues and I watched that, we said maybe next year we'll just Skype in our pajamas from home, but that was kind of a good summary. Anyway, this is the fourth year of Vista 2025, and we have continued to work really hard with our business partners in the community as well as with the public. And I just wanted to highlight a few of the things that we've been working on. One of the most important things that we do here in Chester County is work on what I would call the fabric of our community. We've worked very hard on the development of our urban centers. We have 15 boroughs and one city, our city of Coatesville. And as everybody knows, we always get accolades and awards for our open space preservation program. In fact, we just had the statewide conference of leaders and organizations for open space just attended here in Chester County last weekend. But in order to be able to do that, we kind of have to work on the flip side of the coin, and that is our commitment to those urban centers. Because if you develop your urban centers, you're able to stop the growth from sprawling out through the rest of the county. We've invested $60 million in those boroughs and our city. That's a lot of infrastructure improvements. We continue to, we had hosted a urban forum, which all of those entities participated in. We anticipate doing that again. We really have gathered together experts on national trends for walkable cities and communities. I always say, I think it's a bit of a myth, and perhaps it's just a way of selling stories that millennials are all living in the cities. I think what we have here in Chester County actually shows that there's different opportunities. When you invest in urban centers like we have, you can see, on a nice day like we had on Saturday, you can see lots of young people walking through those communities, shopping in those communities, working in those communities, and I really think the model that we have here in Chester County is the model for the future of our next largest generation. The other thing that we've worked on in the past 4 years is collaborative marketing. And I think for those of you that are in the business community, you probably realize there used to be a time when the chamber was speaking with one voice, the EDC with another, the county, the businesses, and really in order for a county to rise to the top and continue to be at the top like Chester County, we have to work collaboratively on our marketing. So we are really working through things like Chesco Best, also our Discover Chester County brochure. I think that's in front of you, or many of the tables. Trying to have a single unified brand. Just like anything else, when you live in a county and you want to retain businesses and attract businesses, whether it's through our Visitors Bureau, through our offices, and through those of you that are involved in the chamber, it's really critical that we all speak with one voice. So that's been something that's been a priority for us in Vista. And then finally, something that I know I'm very excited about, It was something that I've been hearing about in the 3 years that I was started as a commissioner, and was the launch. We announced the unofficial launch in December of our Venture Chesco initiative. We're going to have the official launch this afternoon at Evolve IP out in my home municipality of Tredyffrin Township. It's a joint partnership with Ben Franklin Technologies. They're putting in $2 million of their funds. We've put in $2 million of our pension fund for a combined total of a $4 million investment pool. And it is to go to companies that are willing to either relocate to Chester County or remain in Chester County. This program and protocol involves things like life sciences, tech startups. Also, because it still is our largest business, we're certainly interested in agricultural science promotions. And we hope we have a history in Chester County of starting and supporting new companies like QVC, Centacor, Vanguard. So we're hopeful that this is just going to be one more tool in our toolbox to start up and attract the next generation of businesses here in Chester County. So hopefully you'll hear about the official launch this afternoon.
Thank you.